Hello, radicals. For those who haven't had the pleasure or displeasure of meeting me, I'll let you decide. My name is Em, and I'm the founder of Radical Recruit. We recently conducted a survey of volunteers to ask you about your radical experience and check in. Rather ironically, a number of you are asking about my welfare, which is really lovely. So the team suggested that I do a quick video update to let you know that, yes, I had a bit of a mental health wobble in May this year and took some time out of the business to visit my mum and get a heap of TLC. Mum did what mums do best, and I'm feeling back to my radical, bold, go-get-em self. Thanks to everyone who checked in on me. It's a really lovely thing for you to do, and I'm incredibly appreciative of your kindness. Whilst I've got your attention, I thought I'd take the opportunity to tell you a little bit about some of the success our Radical Village has had in the last week or so. And if you enjoy these videos and you find them useful, I will do one every week to accompany your weekly memo. So please feel free to let me know if it's too much or really useful. The good, the bad, the ugly. I've got thick Australian skin. Not much offends me. So the first radical good news story relates to a group of young people, 40 young people who were commissioned to support during the pandemic and who were socially isolated and what we would consider to be furthest from the labour market due to their lack of social capital and what is usually a pretty traumatic experience of the care system. It was a really tough gig, but I'm proud to say that we succeeded in our mission. We had 40 young care experienced people start the provision, 40 complete the provision, and we even managed to place 13 young people into jobs, and hopefully jobs that they will love. So we'll continue to work with that cohort despite the funding stopping, and we hope to be able to let you know that we've made more placements in the coming months, and we'll also support those who have secured jobs to sustain their employment. I think the other radical success stories got to be about Alicia, who many of you will know from either attending workshops that she's facilitated or potentially having been onboarded by her. So sadly, Chanel, our colleague Chanel, who was facilitating workshops, has had some health issues and has had to take some leave from the business, which means we're all sort of working really hard to cover her workload. And Alicia has picked up some of the candidate engagement that Chanel was doing. And she has managed to place not one but two very challenging, hard to reach young radicals into work in the last week, which is nothing short of amazing. So a big shout out to our amazing colleague Alicia and those who worked with our young radicals over the last 6 to 12 months. She's doing this work alongside her usual role, so pretty damn impressive, I think. We've also been working on two very senior D&I roles, which in hindsight may prove to be a new niche and a really obvious niche for Radical to recruit in. We advertised the two roles for about 2 weeks and we had an overwhelmingly positive response with about 60 applications received. 40 of those were for exceptional candidates with incredibly relevant experience in senior roles, either in the ED&I space or in senior roles with informal, unpaid ED&I work experience. So we're really pleased and excited to have 6 radicals at first round interviews for both of those roles. And we are now working with the remainder of the group to open up new opportunities that they can now apply for. So a little favor from me, if you've got someone in your network that you know is recruiting to a senior ED&I specialist role, then please give Radical a shout and introduce us to them, because we've got CVs that they will probably find really interesting. In terms of what's on this week, we could really do with some extra help for the 12 p.m. Friday session. We've got 3 young radicals getting ready for a first round marketing role interview with our new partner Quick Fox Labs, and no volunteers signed up for the 12 o'clock session, which is very sad. So if you can help by giving 60 to 90 minutes of your time virtually on Friday at 12 p.m, that would be great. If you can't help out this week, but you would like to be able to help out in future weeks, we'd love to hear from you. Please do get registered. You'll also be receiving 2 invitations to our next 2 Radical Talks events, which are focusing on radicals with a conviction. The first will take place on Friday, the 23rd. This is a rescheduled event titled Crime and Stop the Punishment. Unfortunately, Shan was going to be a panelist but hasn't been able to join us due to health reasons. So we've had to replace her with another female voice. We think it's really important that women are represented on this panel. The final of the 2-part series is called Why Reform Drug Dealers Make the Best Salespeople, and will focus on untapped potential that exists within the ex-offender community, as well as a panel of experts to provide advice and guidance to employers who are currently or thinking about recruiting people with a conviction, so they can do it safely and de-risk their processes. So if you would like to join us for either, we'd love to see you there. If this isn't your bag, please do share with your networks to help us raise our profile. And if it is your bag, but you can't attend the live event, they will be recorded. So register anyway, and we'll send you a recording to watch back. In terms of our impact to date, we've made 450, well, more than 450 placements, and we hope to hit the 500 mark by the end of the year. None of this would be possible, of course, without your support. So a huge thanks from me and the Radical team, and have a wonderful day. Look after each other and yourselves. And if you'd like to hear from me again, I'll do another Radical wrap up next week to accompany the Monday memo. Take it easy, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye.